All right, so you was talking about Black Hive. What were you talking about?
Yeah, so I got this theory of the Black Hive mind. So essentially, you know, I think about, like, I was watching Fresh Prince, and, you know, Fresh Prince, Will Smith and Jazzy Jeff do their little handshake,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And I was trying to think back. I remember one day I woke up, I went to school, I was still in high school, and the handshake had changed. However, everybody knew it all at the same time. Like, it wasn't on like Martin or nothing like that. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't on a TV show. However, everybody just started snapping at the end of their handshakes. Like, you smack hands.
You talking about why you was at school, actually?
Yeah, like one day, black people just woke up and decided that they was going to change the handshake.
Okay.
And didn't tell nobody, but everybody knew it. So therefore, we have a hive mind that collectively we knew we were going to change the handshake. Same thing with what we now consider as dap, where you kind of come in and kind of give like the half hug. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, that just happened one day. Didn't nobody set that out.
So I think that in regards to those type of things, it depends. You know what type of handshake you're going to get whenever you like initiate the handshake. Like,
right.
It's an eye contact thing, like the way you're going to hold your hand, and if you're going to just grab it, like, you know, at the thumb area or whatever, so you can just like pull somebody in.
Yeah, but who started that? I understand that, like, you know, especially the dap, bringing them in, you know, that has some. It goes into the fraternities. You know what I mean? We talked about fraternities,
right? And
a lot of the secret handshakes that they do that so that way can't nobody see, because it's just kind of like body to body, the hands doing something. I don't know what y'all doing, stacking or something. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but y'all could just be throwing up the okay sign. I don't know. But anyway, so I can kind of
code switching, kind of like that Dave Chappelle skit that he did when he was
Obama.
Yeah,
when he was like,
even Obama, like this video of
shaking people's hands, and then all of a sudden he bring it in.
Right.
But again, who woke up one day? Because like it used to be like, all right, man, you know what I mean? Like, you know, that was like pound on the top and pound on the bottom. You know what I mean? That was that. You know, then you start, you know, actually, like, you gonna act like you gonna shake somebody's hand, but then you kind of like smack it, grip it, snap. You know what I mean?
I don't know where it all originated from. I guess it takes two people to start it, and then once somebody sees from a distance, maybe, or you in the circle,
right?
You see somebody else do it, and you're like, oh, okay, so that's what we doing now. Okay, well, and then when I go greet somebody else, then you teach it to them.
But think back. Do you remember anybody teaching you that, or did you just do it one day? Because, like, I really do feel like everybody just woke up and just started and just switched it.
I can't recall.
I think that's why a lot of white people are like, you know what I mean? Because, like, they don't have that high mind. Like, they're like, wait a minute, they changed it.
Yeah, they'll do the hand out with the fist bump like this. It's like, man, what is this?
Like, I just got the other one down and they just switched it.
I don't know. But we have to switch stuff around because it's always being taken from us.
No, absolutely. But who decides when to switch something and who decides not to, and you know what makes certain things popular versus other things? It's like it seems like it's just like telepathy almost. You know what I mean?
We have a universal bond and connection with people. I guess you could with us. I say
right. That's what I'm saying. That's what the Black Hive mind.
I guess you know. I guess so.
That's how this is. Just, I don't know. That's just. It's a theory out there.
Yeah. I know last week we ended like a very long podcast on the millennial Xennial type deal.
Right.
I saw somebody else on Facebook post the Xennial like traits. Mm-hmm. And it was pretty like accurate to how I feel, like the category that I feel in. Yeah. It was just the name Xennials. Like, so I tagged, well, I ain't tagged, but I commented on that post. And I was like, where did this Xennial thing come from? Do anybody on this thread know or remember that you were a part of the Generation X? Right. And whenever the millennials came in, that you was a part of the millennials. But where did this Xennial, and nobody could tell you
where it started.
But everybody agreed that was in the same age range. It was like the 35 and up type age range. And everybody believed that the description for the Xennials was correct, which is basically is hard. Same thing as the Generation X people before us, our generation before us.
Right.
Hard worker, go-getters. They were ushered into this new technology phase with the internet, cell phones, beepers, which is different than how the millennials are born into and those Generation Zs that are coming after them.
Right.
How it's just everything is like handed on a silver platter. Like, hey, look what we did. You can benefit from all of these fruits of our labor that we just did. Good luck, basically. So I just wanted to bring that up to say that
you saw
that,
yeah, like
else. Like we're not the only ones that's talking about it. Like it's other people that's recognize the Xennial thing.
Nah, it's a real thing.
Yeah, I had no idea.
I didn't just make it up.
No, it is just weird how we was talking about it, and then all of a sudden I saw it.
Yeah,
because I wasn't looking for it; it was just there. Yeah, so that was weird.
Nah, it is. It is a little bit. I was thinking about it just on that whole. I finished 13. Was it 13 Reasons Why? The new season
on Netflix.
Yeah, I finished the new season, and I was thinking about the whole like millennial thing because those kids like they're. I think they missed. I don't know. What's the cutoff? Is it 2010?
I can't remember.
So if it's 2010, I guess they would still be considered. No, it's got to be 2000 because if it's 80, it's only 20-year period. So it would have to be 2000.
Yeah.
So what is that group would be considered? Because on the show they're in high school, so they would be within the. They would be the next group.
Z's,
I guess. But we was talking about the how sometimes this group tends to push their costs too far, and they made a point on one of the episodes.
That's exactly what you were saying last week.
That somebody pushed their point too far. It was this girl that they were doing like something for sexual harassment, rape, and stuff like that. And if you've seen the show 13 Reasons Why, there's a guy that did he was a jock and he had raped some girls.
Okay.
Well, this season you can see it in the trailer, so it's not a spoiler alert. He dies, and they're trying to figure out the whole season's about how figuring out who killed him.
Okay.
Right. So at his funeral, a whole bunch of girls stood up and was like, he's a rapist and blah blah blah. At his funeral. So
at the funeral,
yeah, his family's there, his friends are there, or people that used to be his friends. Because at this point he's kind of alienated from everybody, but he's still a human being. People still cared about him at one point.
Right.
So it was just interesting. And then like the cause, like you can see where it then was like, hey man, I understand what y'all were doing, but you went too far. You know what I mean? And I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Like they go too far. Like why is that the point, you had to make to where you had to do it at his funeral? Like you could have clearly done it after or before or did it in a different way, you know what I mean? Like, but still a lot of parents agree because they still lost their son,
right?
You know what I mean? So it was just interesting that I saw that. I was like, that's
exactly what you were saying.
I'm validated.
on the Netflix show.
Oh yeah.